Kelly McClain, the consignment director here at Hake's Auctions. We have a rare, one-of-a-kind sample figure on it. It's the Boushh Leia Boba Fett card. This is sort of a test piece. They were testing her on a card, so they picked up the Boba Fett card, obviously. A really interesting pairing. These don't come up for often in any configuration, and again, this is the only one that we are aware of. This has some differences, minor differences. The helmet placement's different than how it was actually produced when it was on her card. Also, one other thing is it is made in Taiwan, which is the only one of two card examples we've ever seen with the Boba Fett 48 back Empire made in Taiwan. Eventually, that's where they were made for all the Return of the Jedi, but never for Empire. So, again, this has a lot going for it. One of a kind. It's super rare. Hake started in the late 60s, before Star Wars was even a thing, selling all kinds of collectibles, toys, posters. Then it went into the 80s. Hake was selling action figures, including Star Wars, Amigo action figures. Into the 90s, selling even more Star Wars. And then about 7 years ago, we landed a massive Star Wars collection, all AFA graded. Almost every production piece and pre-production pieces in that collection. And since then, we've just been lucky enough to handle some of the rarest and hold some of the world record prices in Star Wars at auction. So we love Star Wars. I personally love Star Wars, so I can't get enough of it. I mean, this is one of my favorite pieces I've actually ever encountered in even working here. I've seen a lot of production pieces, but when you get into interesting, one-of-a-kind things, I mean, this is just, out of all the things I mentioned that we've had, this really is one of the coolest things I've ever really had a chance to have in our auction. So, auction closes Wednesday, July 31st. It may go above that. Again, it is one of a kind. We did place an estimate on it, but that doesn't always mean where it's going to land. I think it has a chance of going over its auction estimate for sure.